Sahano bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dayakaram Dayakaram Dantam Dharma Pravartakam Pranamami Dayanandam Madacharya-varam param. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange Tribhuvana Tarini Tarala Tarange Shankara Mauli Viharini Vimale Mama Matirastam Tava Pada Kamale Bhagirathi Sukadayini Matastava Jala Mahima Nigame Khyatah Naham Jane Tava Mahimanam Pahi Kripa Mahima Madhyanam Haripada Padya Tarangini Gange Hima Vidu Mukta Dhavala Tarange Duri Kuru Mama Dushkriti Bharam Kuru Kripaya Bhavasagara Param Tava Jalamamalam Yena Nipitam Paramapadam Khalu Tena Grihitam Matar Gange Tvayo Bhaktah Kilatam Drashtum Nayamasa Patito Dhari Janavi Gange Khandita Girivara Mandita Bhange Bhishma Janani He Munivara Kanye Patita Nivarini Tribhuvana Dhanye. Next verse flows very well. Kalpalatamiva phaladam loke So it's phal. In Hindi you say phal, but Sanskrit phal, Mahaprana. Phaladam loke Pranamati yastvam napatati shoke Pranamati yastvam napatati shoke Pranamati yastvam napatati shoke Paravara viharini gange Paravara viharini gange Paravara viharini gange Vimukha yuvati krita tarala pange Vimukha yuvati krita tarala. That's why I went slow. Vimukha yuvati krita tarala. Once more. Once more. Once more. Good. Whole verse. Kalpalatamiva phaladam loke Pranamati yastvam napatati shoke Paravara viharini gange Vimukha yuvati krita tarala pange. So, kalpalatam iva. Iva means like. What is kalpalata? So, it is the creeper, wish-fulfilling creeper. Lata means creeper, wish-fulfilling creeper, same as like kalpataru, we have that. And all these wish-fulfilling type of plants, many of them come, in the kalpa vriksha, all different names. The wish-fulfilling kalpalatam, she is wish-fulfilling. Paladam loke. So Paladam is the one who Palada. She is the one who gives the results of actions, like the heavenly wish-fulfilling creeper. She fulfills your desires. Whatever you pray to her for, she will manifest that in your life. So Kalpalatam iva Paladam loke. Then Pranamati yastvam napatati shoke. Namati means to bow down. Namaskaraha, namati, all from same Sanskrit root. Pranamati is extra. So when you surrender fully to her, when you bow down to her, pranamati yastvam na patati shoke. You will never fall into shoka, in grief. If you fall down, surrender to her fully, whatever, again taking her as a goddess, as the one Palada, because you have to connect it to the previous. She is the giver of the results of action, your prayers. So I surrender to her. Allow her to give when she wants, what she wants, where she wants. That's surrender. And you will not fall into shoka, into sorrow. Para vara viharini gange. So para is one shore, avara is another shore. So between the two shores, para vara viharini gange, she dances between the two shores, both the banks. So as she flows, it is as if she is dancing, the divine dance. She plays between the two shores. Para viharini gange. Vimukha yuvati krita tarala pange. So here, apanga, this is he's using an analogy, so I have to explain that Vimukha yuvati. So yuvati is a young maiden, young lady, and how she glances, when she's very shy. When you see young ladies, quick glance like that she'll give, and then she'll bow her head down. He's saying goddess Ganga is like that yuvati. She gives this beautiful glance, but she captures you. With her one glance, she just absorbs you, she captures you. And krita tarala pange, so apanga means this side glance. So she captures you with her, this waves, the waves that are like the side glance of a young maiden, her waves. So next verse. Tava chen mata shrota snataha.
Tava chen mata shrota snataha. Tava chen mata shrota snataha.
Punarapi jathare sopi na jataha.
Punarapi jathare sopi na jataha. Punarapi jathare sopi na jataha.
Naraka nivarini janavi gange.
Naraka nivarini janavi gange. Naraka nivarini janavi gange.
Kalusha vinashini mahimo tunge.
Kalusha vinashini mahimo
tunge. Kalusha vinashini mahimo tunge. Whole verse. Tava chen mata shrota snataha. Punarapi jathare sopi na jataha. Naraka nivarini janavi gange. Kalusha vinashini mahimo tunge. So tava chen mataha. Tava chet mataha shrotas snataha. O mother, people who have bathed in your flow. So shrotas is the flow of the water, and snataha is people who have dipped in your waters, people who have bathed in your waters. What happens to them? Punarapi jathare Sopi na jataha. There is no rebirth for such people who have had at least one dip. So maybe for Vashishta Guha, you can all try that. So you won't have to come back from womb to tomb. So Punarapi Jatare, you don't have to enter another womb again. I mean, it's just praising Goddess Ganga. So you will not have to be born again. And Naraka Nivarini Janavi Gange, she removes the fear of Naraka. So Naraka is, 7 down. We have the last realm down, Naraka it's called. We don't like to call it hell because we don't have hell. There's no hell or heaven, that is English words. There's no equivalent to our Swarga, no equivalent to our Naraka. There are realms of experience. So the higher loka you go, the more happiness you experience. So the highest loka, Satya Loka, is where there is no papa experienced at all. It is said it is only punya. So there's only pleasure, 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 pleasure. But when your punya is exhausted, you have to come back to the start, which is here, Bhuloka. So Kshine Punya Martya Loka Vishanti. There is a verse in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan says when your punya is exhausted in Swarga, you come back to the start and you have to keep earning. So it's like a holiday out. Okay. So here, Naraka Nivarini, she saves you from the lower realms of unhappiness. So when you slip down to Naraka realms of unhappiness, if you understand that is levels of happiness, this is levels of unhappiness. So Naraka is the last level where it's only Papa Karma. So that is why Goddess Ganga saves you from that experience of Papa Karma. She destroys the fear of Naraka by destroying the impurities, because she's considered purifier, right? We have seen that Pavani. She purifies a person. So she destroys that. And Kalusha Vinashini Mahimotunge. Kalusha Nivashini Mahimotunge. Her fame is as the highest of mountains. She is famous all over. Her glory is like the tallest of peaks, the greatest of peaks. Everybody knows her. Kalusha Vinashini means destroyer or impurities. Kalusha is another word for impurities, and her glory is highest of mountains, is the highest of peaks. Punarasadange punyatarange Jaya Jaya Janavi Karuna Pange.
Jaya Jaya Janavi Karuna Pange. Jaya Jaya Janavi Karuna Pange.
Indra Mukutamani Rajita Charane.
Indra Mukutamani Rajita Charane. Indra Mukutamani Rajita Charane.
Sukhade Shubhade Britya Sharanye.
Sukhade Shubhade Britya Sharanye. Sukhade Shubhade Britya Sharanye.
Whole verse. Punarasadange punyatarange Jaya Jaya Janavi Karuna Pange. Indra Mukutamani Rajita Charane. Sukhade Shubhade Britya Sharanye. So Punarasadange. Punaha means again. Asat means impurity here. Asat. So she makes the ange, pure anga parts. Whatever impure parts we have, psychologically, physically, any parts we have, we're all made of parts, right? One human being is a conglomeration of parts. All the impure parts she makes pure again. Punarasadange, punyatarange. She has her waves. Taranga is the waves. Every wave of Ganga ji is punya. It is holy. Punya means holy, blessed. Punya tarange. Holy, holy. Jahnavi. Oh, Jahnavi, another name for goddess Ganga. Janu Rishi Jahnavi. We saw yesterday. She is known as Jahnavi. And Karuna Pange. So Apanga is the glance. And her glance is what? Karuna. Karuna means compassionate glance. Compassion is a very beautiful word actually. You know, it is something that is your nature. We are all by nature compassionate, but it is covered up by toughness. It's covered up by ahankara, the egoic sense of individuality. That is when that ego steps to one side, then your true nature shines, and that's what you really love, that compassion. So she has a compassionate side glance. And Rajita Charane. So Rajita means shine. Okay, have feet of goddess Ganga. So they shine. Feet of goddess Ganga shine. And what do they shine with? Because it's qualified here. Mani. Indra Mukuta Mani Rajita Charane. The feet of goddess Ganga are shining because of the gems, the money. Money are gems that adorn the Indra Mukuta, the crown of Indra, Deva. So what is it saying? It's showing that the Devas are bowing to goddess Ganga, because for his crown to be at her feet, for the jewels to reflect of her feet, the Devas are actually bowing to goddess Ganga. So the gems are shining, reflecting on her feet. Very beautiful analogy. You can see that poetry. He's really in love with goddess Ganga, where he's expressing his love. So Indra Mukuta Rajita Charane Sukhade. Sukhade is again one who gives happiness, one who gives joy. And Shubhade. Shubhade is giver of auspiciousness. So Shubha, anything Shubha is what you want to happen. When we understand auspicious, what is auspicious? Something that is good, something that is valuable, something that is beneficial. That is, all of that is included in Shubha. So she is the one who is giver of all of these things. Sukhade, Shubhade, Bhritya Sharanye. Bhritya means support or sustenance. She is the support of who? Sharanye. Sharanye is the ones who take refuge in her. You have to first make the first step. If you take the first step, you take refuge in her, she supports you. So Bhritya Sharanye, the people who need refuge, who look to her, who ask for a help, she will support you, she will sustain you. So Bhritya Sharanye. Next verse. Rogam Shokam Tapam Papam.
Rogam Shokam Tapam Papam. Rogam Shokam Tapam Papam.
Harame Bhagavati Kumati Kalapam.
Harame Bhagavati Kumati Kalapam. Harame Bhagavati Kumati Kalapam.
Tribhuvana Sare Vasudhahare.
Tribhuvana Sare Vasudhahare. Tribhuvana Sare Vasudhahare.
Tvamasi gatir mama khalu samsare.
Tvamasi gatir mama khalu samsare. Tvamasi gatir mama khalu samsare.
Rogam shokam tapam papam. Harame Bhagavati Kumati Kalapam. Tribhuvana Sare Vasudhahare. Tvamasi gatir mama khalu samsare. So, O Devi Bhagavati, what do you want from her in this verse? Take away Rogam. Rogam, please remove all diseases from me. Please take away the Rogam. Please take away the Shokam, all the sorrows. Rogam, Shokam, take away all my sorrows. Papam, Tapam. Tapam means afflicted, afflictions. Tapa is actually to heat up. tapas comes from tapaha. Tapas is to heat up. So whenever you do something, like friction creates heat. So in tapas, why is it called tapas? Because you are going against what you like. That is why tapas. Tapas is not doing what you like. Tapas is not, some people, they go to Varanasi and they give up something, right? I remember Swamiji asking, they were so proud. Oh Swamiji, I gave up brinjal at Varanasi, I'm not going to eat brinjal. He asked, do you like brinjal? Yeah, no, I don't like brinjal. So you give up something you don't like, that is not called tapas because it doesn't create friction. Tapas has to create friction. You have to go against what your mind likes to do. And sometimes you have to, your dislikes also you have to face. So tapas is this tapayati, it comes from this root tap, to heat up. So afflictions, okay, she removes tapa means any afflictions, something where you feel strong, resistance to in life. And papam we know this, that results, unpleasant results which are waiting to manifest for me. Papam, harame bhagavati. Please, hara means, you see, hari, hara, all of this come from Sanskrit root to take away. So when you say hara hara mahadeva, hara, please Bhagavan, take away my papas, that very hara, hari, all of this comes from Sanskrit root. Harati papan iti harihi, the one who removes my papas is Hari. Haraha, same way of understanding. The one who removes my papas is Shiva. So please remove, O Devi Bhagavati, Kumati Kalapam. Kumati Kalapam is, actually Kalapa is wrong projections. Many times in life, we don't see the world clearly. We don't see situations clearly. We don't see people clearly. So why should that bother me? Because if I don't see things clearly, I suffer with ignorance. I project something when it is not there, and who is suffering? I'm suffering in my mind. This happens all the time, with people, with situations. I am not very clear with what is actually happening, and the mind projects something. According to my background, the mind projects. And it doesn't know the whole picture. So these are called Kumati Kalapam, and these give a source of sorrow for the human being. The wrong projections in life are source of sorrow. So you're asking her, Kumati Kalapa means remove the wrong notions and replace them with the right notions. So it's one thing to remove wrong notions, but it's another to replace with right notions. Both of this is covered in Kumati Kalapam. So she is the one, Bhagavati, who replaces, makes us see clearly, makes us think clearly, makes us live a very peaceful and non-resistant life. O Bhagavati, Tribhuvana Sare. Sara is essence. Tribhuvana means you are the essence of the three worlds. Tribhuvana Sare. And Vasudha Hare. Vasudha is another name for the earth, for the world, Vasudha. And Hara is a name for, so Hara and Hara, you have to, there's a difference. Hara is to take away. Hara is garland. So garland, necklace. Goddess Ganga is the necklace, the garland for the world. Whole Jagat. She is the garland of the world. She garlands the world. So Vasudha Hare Tvamasi Gatir Mama Khalu Samsare. Tvamasi, you indeed, oh Goddess Ganga, you indeed are my goal. You are my goal in this life of samsara. You are my goal. You are the one who helps me to reach this goal, and you are the goal of my existence in this ocean of samsara, in this samsaric ocean. You are the goal of my life. Khalu gatar mama khalu samsare. Alakanande Paramanande.
Alakanande Paramanande. Alakanande Paramanande.
Kuru Karuna Mayika Taravandhe.
Kuru Karuna Mayika तटनिकटे यस्य निवासः
खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः
खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः
अलकानन्दे परमानन्दे कुरु करुणामयि कातरवन्द्ये तव तटनिकटे यस्य निवासः खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः. So you are Alakananda. Alakananda is actually a small, girl of 8 years. So when she starts flowing, she's like that small girl. So she's called Alakananda there, that time. And she's Paramananda. So Alakananda, Paramananda means Paramasya Ananda, that Ananda which is the greatest of Anandas, the greatest of joys, the great limitless joy. Paramanande, you are the limitless, greatest Ananda. Kuru Karunamayi, Kuru Karunamayi, which is very nice. You're actually, although you've said in previous verses, she is the one who gives Karuna, compassion. You're asking her here, make me compassionate like you. O Goddess Ganga, make me as compassionate as you are. Kuru Karunamayi, Katara Vandye. Katara are people who are despondent, dejected, meek, people who don't have any kind of confidence, who don't have self-esteem, who are disheartened in life, dejected in life. All of these things you can include in Katara. All these type of people worship Goddess Ganga, Vande, for what? To give the opposite of what they feel, to give them confidence to feel. Actually, when you do this Ganga Snanam, there's something, regular daily Ganga Snanam, there's something. You see that Swami, he's so confident with himself. At 93, even wobbly and everything, he still has that Shraddha to dip, twice a day he does that dip. And he's extremely confident, self-confident with himself. And he says it is Goddess Ganga's grace that he is who he is. If you go to his room, you see there's nothing there. He lives with bare minimum. But all his life is devoted to Goddess here, Goddess Ganga. His health, by God's grace, is perfect. Everything he says is Ganga's grace, Ganga Mata's grace, that double snanam daily. That is how, the Shraddha reflects, she reflects back. Whatever Shraddha we place in her, she reflects back. So, Vande, Katara Vande, then Tava Tata Nikate Yasya Nivasaha. Tava Tata Nikate Yasya Nivasaha. Those who live on your banks, those who reside on your banks. So Tava Tata Nikate, all these people reside on your banks, are as privileged as those living in Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha is the abode of Lord Vishnu, which is a heavenly abode. People living even in these huts on these banks are as blessed as living in Vaikuntha with the abode of Lord Vishnu, the most heavenly of abodes. Definitely true. It is a blessing to be on the banks of Ganga. And we have a friend, Hanumanji has come with baby.
Yes.
Won't do anything. You just leave. They won't do.
No,
Don't move. They won't do.
They would listen.
They will just listen.
They would just listen.
Don't be
It's
afraid.
okay.
Don't be
It's
afraid.
alright. No, leave it.
No, don't move. They won't do anything.
He would listen. Go on.
That's why. Alakanande Paramanande Kuru Karunamayi Kataravande Tava Tata Nikate Yasya Nivasaha Kalu Vaikunte Tasya Nivasaha Varamiha Nire Kamato Meena Kim va tire ksharatah kshinah atava shvapacho dalino minah. Sorry, I have to repeat. Varamiha mine. Sorry. Varamiha nire kamato minah.
Varamiha nire kamato minah. Varamiha nire kamato minah.
Kimbatire sharatah kshinah.
Kimvatire sharatah kshinah. Kimvatire sharatah kshinah.
So you have to leave them alone. That's a blessing. Just they come and bless like that. You just leave, they don't do anything. Kimbatire ksharatah kshinah.
Kimvatire sharatah kshinah. Kimvatire sharatah kshinah.
Sharatah kshinah. Sharatah kshinah. You have to, because there's a rule in Sanskrit, when the ksha follows, you have to pronounce the visarga. So it is sharatah kshinah. Kimbatire sharatah kshinah.
Kimvatire sharatah kshinah. Kimvatire sharatah kshinah.
Atava shvapacho malino dinah.
Atava shvapacho malino dinah. Atava shvapacho malino dinah.
Stav. Atava shvapacho malino dinah.
Atava shvapacho malino dinah.
Tava nahi dure nripati kulinah.
Tava nahi dure nripati kulinah. Tava nahi dure nripati kulinah.
Varamiha mine kamato minah. Kimvatire ksharatah kshinah. Atava shvapacho malino dinah. Tava nahi dure nripati kulinah. So dinas, because we're chanting slowly, but when you do it fast, if you can do the whole line, Dinas stava, like Mata stava came before, it is better reading to chant that, but you can split it if you're doing it slowly. So we can do it once more, we'll do it faster. Varaiha nire kamato minah. Kimvatire charatah kshinah. Atava shvapacho malino dinastava nahi dure nripati kulinah. Okay, that is the speed. Usually it is by day after we'll chant by that, like that speed. Okay, so varamiha nire kamata. So it in your waters, varamiha nire, in your waters. Now Adi Shankaracharya talked about people residing on the banks of the river. Now he's saying in the waters, kamato minaha, it is better to be born as a kamataha, a turtle or a tortoise in your waters. Turtle goes into the water, not tortoise. So better to be born like that, or a fish, mina, in your waters, minaha, fish in your waters, or even he says, atava shvapacho, shvapachaha is a person who eats dogs. So in those days, dog eater, low caste, those people who are, I don't want to use the word caste, but the people who are given to such habits, eating dogs and things, shvapachaha, swapakaha. So, or cooks dogs. Pacha is cook. So, one who cooks and one who eats. We'd say that, dog eater, living on your banks. So, living in your waters as a turtle or a fish, or even a dog eater, or malinaha dinastava, those people who have been cast out by society, those people who have been rejected by others, who are living here, poor outcasts, the beggars, all of these type of people who are given to all of this, it is better to live and be one of these people rather than what he says, rather than nahi dure nripati kulinaha, rather than living away from you as a nripati, as a reputable king. It is better to live like this, near you, in you, as a fish or a turtle, than live. So, of course, he's glorifying goddess. Rather live like this than live like a reputable king who lives very far away, Nripati Kulinaha, best of kings. So I think we will, today, as tomorrow we'll finish off the stotram. Today we'll chant up to here. Okay? From the beginning. Tomorrow is our last, is it? Yeah, we'll finish. Tomorrow we're in Vashishta Guha, we'll chant right there by Ganga. We'll finish off Ganga Stotram. The class will be there. Yeah? It'll be very nice by Vashishta. Because there you're right on the banks. You can sit on the rocks and it's much more, she's flowing. You can actually put your feet there, sitting on the rocks. So. Yeah, we won't have chanting class here, but here we will have, Maithili ji asked, Sadhana Panchakam we can chant. A few of Deepa Radhana we can go over. Okay? So we can bring, maybe you can give them Deepa Radhana text. We can go over a few of the chants we have already seen. It will be nice to chant together. So.
At that time, Bandara will be going on.
Huh?
Bandara will be going on downstairs.
Yeah, Bandara. So we'll be on time for it's our Bandara tomorrow as well. Just keep doing your thing. Don't worry about what's happening. So, yeah, Bandara is our Bandara. It'll be nice if you all join, and hopefully Vedānta and the gentlemen also, if you want to serve, they will allow you to serve. Okay, the sadhus. So, I've arranged the Bandara because it's nice for all. Whenever we'd have groups and retreats, it's nice for us to feed the sadhus. It's a very good custom to have, and you get the blessings of all the sadhus as well for your families, for all people. So whoever wants to contribute is welcome. There's no compulsion to contribute. Okay, but it is on behalf of the whole group we're doing the Bandara. Okay, no one. So we'll have tomorrow here. We will have the class, but we'll do general chanting, what people want to chant, and then when we go there, we will finish off Ganga Stotram.
One request from Shivali.
Huh?
Shiv Stotram.
Which Shiva? Which Shiva Stotram? I don't think we know. I don't know.
Give the text.
Yeah, just give. Yeah. So we'll start from the beginning, and then we'll chant until this point. Okay. 1 second, I'll just get the. This is all. Okay. Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange Tribhuvana Tarini Tarala Tarange Shankara Mauli Viharini Vimale Mama Matirasam Tava Pada Kamale Bhagirathi Sukhadayini Matas Tava Jala Mahima Nigame Kyana Jane Tava Mahimanam Pahi Kripa Mahimama Jnanam Haripada Padya Tarangini Gange Hima Vidu Mukta Davala Tarange Duri Kuru Mama Dushkriti Varam Guru Kripaya Bhava Sagara Param Tava Chalam Amalam Yena Nipitam Paramapadam Talukena Grihitam Matar Gange Tvai पतितो दारिणि जानवी गंगे खंडित गिरिवरमंडित भंगे भीष्म जननी हे मुनिवर कन्ये पतित निवारिणि त्रिभुवन धन्ये कल्पलतामिव फलदां लोके प्रणमति स्वां नपतति शोके पारावार विहारिणि गंगे विमुखयुवति कृत तरलापाङ्गे तव चेन्मातः श्रोतस्नातः पुनरपि जठरे कोऽपि न जातः विहारिणि जानवी गंगे कलुषविनाशिनि मयि पुनरसगंगे पुण्यतरंगे जय जय जानवी करुणापाङ्गे इन्द्रमुकुटमणिराजित चरणे सुखदे शुभदे भृत्यशरण्ये रोगं शोकं तापं पापं हर मे भगवति कुमति कलापं त्रिभुवन सारे वसुधाहारे त्वमसि मम खलु संसारे अलकानन्दे परमानन्दे कुरु करुणामयि कातरवन्दे निकटे यस्य निवासः खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः नीरे कमतो मीनः किं वा तीरे क्षरटः क्षीणः तवा शपचो मलिनो दीनः O Bhuvaneshwari. That's it. We've done this one? No. Okay. Jaya Jaya Gange Jaya Garahange Jaya Jaya Gange Jaya Hara Gange 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 Bolo Jai Bolo Ganga Maya Ji ki Jai Namah Parvati Pataye Har Har Mahadev Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.